Sitting down and talking post-game, Coach Saulsberry. And, Coach, first of all, just overall thoughts on the game. Hard game and a really well-fought one.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you just say it's just a good college basketball game for both teams. I thought they came in, played well, shot the ball well, and then I thought we responded shooting the ball. It was probably the best we've shot the ball all year. And then our defense was spectacular the first half, not as good the second half. But I thought it was enough to win.
You guys saw a big performance from Brevin in that first half, and he kind of was the one that carried a lot of the weight in the first half. What have you seen from him as far as his growth?
He's growing up, he's becoming the guy we recruited. He's a big kid. I was glad to see his dad here tonight. Me and his dad, we were college buddies. We played on the same college team together, so I was glad to see him get a chance to see him play. But he's strong. And he's a hard matchup no matter who we play. You can't play him with the small guy because he can post that guy up, and if you play him with the big guy, he can go around him. He's got some speed, so it's good to see him coming into his own.
Second half, the two guys that have been carrying the weight, Phoenix and TJ, 20 points in the game, 20 to 22 for Phoenix in the second half of that one. The job they did is really stepping up to kind of seal the deal on this one was impressive.
It's nice to see somebody help Phoenix out, whether it be DB, whether it be TJ, or Brevin, or whoever it is. It was great to see that. I thought those guys did a good job of closing the game out, just like you said, and you really can't ask for anything better than that.
There was a stretch there. It looked like Patrick, number 5 for Trinidad State, and Phoenix were it was almost a solo game out there between the two of them for about 2 minutes.
He's an All-American for a reason. 32 points tonight, 10 for 19 shooting. He hit 5 threes. There's a reason that kid's an All-American and probably the best player in our region. So it was good to see Phoenix go back at him. Didn't back down. Both of those guys almost fouled out. So it was nice to see just a little bit of chess between me and the other coach there of who could keep their kid in the longest. So we were able to outlast him.
And 2 more questions for you, Coach. To see Phoenix making that extra decision, that extra pass on that final play.
On that final play. We've been fighting with him all year. Like, you got to trust these freshmen. You have to trust them. He did that, and that was the play that sealed the game. Actually, him not making the shot, him passing it up. And, last year, as Phoenix would have taken that shot.
TJ, me and Phoenix were even talking a little bit about it off camera. His offense is amazing, but his defense might still be even what he's best at. His hand-eye coordination
He just does a great job. Call him the silent assassin or the baby face assassin. He's a kid that you just doesn't look like he can really jump that high. He can really jump. He's got athleticism, and then the way he shoots the ball is next to none. It was really fun to see him struggle at the beginning of this game and toward the end, toward the middle. And then pick it back up. So it was nice to see that he can stick with it and figure it out.
You got lucky, Coach.
Yep,
That's it. Thanks for the time, Coach, and congrats on the win.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Big win, 3 in a row now for the Golden Eagles, and Phoenix Bullock joining us. First of all, Phoenix, got to feel good to kind of start feeling the momentum going for this team.
Yep.
What are some of the things you saw in the game today?
I feel like we came out from the jump. We played together, the team. We didn't wait till the second half to get started. We played the full game.
When you talk a little bit about that, walk us through the early parts of the second half, because you guys have been a stronger team in the second half this year. But Trinidad State came out and punched you guys a little bit there, and it was a back and forth. I don't think either team really had more than a 2-possession lead for 15 minutes of that second half.
Yeah, like Coach said, it was a couple spurts and a couple plays where we could have gave up and just sat down, but we continued to fight through the adversity and come on top of the win.
You end up having 5 players scoring double figures out of 8 players scoring in the game. The balance on this team is starting to grow. Is that something you guys feel too?
Yeah, we definitely been playing as a team, sharing the ball, and just trusting each other, because everybody on the team is a threat. We just got to keep putting it together and keep building.
Well, and kind of understanding what it is, because Brevin had the hot hand in the first half, and that was kind of who you guys were able to go through and feed it to. You and TJ kind of took over in the second half. How do you guys see who's got the hot? How does that kind of go? Is that just you only done for each other in practice to know who's feeling it?
Yeah, we really just go off, like you said, we just go off who's hot in the moment, but at the end of the day, we still play as a team and just share the ball. That's the most important thing for us right now, just building off each other and just trusting each other, because everybody can do pretty much everything.
talk a little bit too about the shooting game, because you said something to me on the way in as a shooter shoot. You didn't have a great first half. Coach, I know, imprints that on you guys, but you've seen the freshmen start to take that into heart now. How does that happen and that growth happen?
They keep drilling us with take shots, take over shots, shoot. If they hands down, let it go. Don't worry about misses. You a shooter, you gotta keep shooting. You miss it, it's gonna go in sometimes. Something gonna happen.
2 more questions for you. First, last year you guys got Trinidad State in the same tournament and you ended up beating them, but this feels a little bit different. Last year they were a little bit shorthanded. This year, this was the full team of the defending champs. Does it feel different to you?
Actually, I feel like last year they were way better last year, but they still had number 5, a great player. So I feel like we came out, we kind of surprised them coming out from the jump. They didn't really expect us to come out punching them like that. So I definitely thought they got shook, but they played a good game too, honestly.
You guys got another good test in NJC, which is another team kind of like you guys that's been battling some bumps and bruises. But what are you looking for them tomorrow, and what did you see from them in their first game?
What I'm looking for from them is to play their best, and what I'm looking for us is to get the W.
That's all you can do.
All we can do.
Phoenix, appreciate it, man. Congratulations on the win, and good luck as you guys get ready for tomorrow.
Appreciate it, Caleb.